Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to snowy New Hampshire. Got a nice, our first winter snowstorm of 2005, 2026 winter. And so I'm out here of a walk after, of course, it's sunny now, the day after. It's beautiful. Anyways, just thinking about what to chat about this week. And one of the things that I've been doing for the past almost 3 months now, I've been running a group coaching program with some people. And for the past month or so, one of the things we've been doing as a group is accountability around food. So we've been trying to take pictures of our meals and post them in the group, showing what they look like and just keeping ourselves accountable with the quality of the food we're eating, the amount of food we're eating, and that type of stuff. It's been really successful. It was actually suggested by one of the members and it was a great idea and I thought it worked really well. But I've been participating as well, even though I'm leading it. It's fun to participate with everyone else, and I have my own set of goals around food and stuff like that, so it keeps myself accountable as well. And one thing I've noticed as I've been taking pictures over the past month of my 3 meals every day is that I eat a lot of the same thing over and over again, and none of my meals are very exciting. And I think that's actually a very important piece to the puzzle around being successful with your diet. Because I think one of the things that's been drilled into us recently around the food that we eat is that everything needs to be so extravagant and beautiful and complex and full of all kinds of flavor. And I think having meals like that is great. I think obviously they taste really good. It's great to eat a really good meal with lots of different types of flavors in it, etc. But one of the things that really does is it often lends itself to foods being more processed with more ingredients in them. If you think about a very flavorful, tasteful meal, it's usually almost always high calorie, high in fat, and high in sugar, right? Because those are the things that our body reacts to. Those are the things that set off those exciting factors when it comes to food. Think about what a tasty piece of steak is, right? It's usually not just a piece of steak with salt on it. It's got salt, it's covered in butter, it maybe has some kind of sauce on the top, and it's usually a fattier cut of meat and that type of thing. If you think about a tasty vegetable side, like it's air fry or deep fried Brussels sprouts, right? It's not just plain boiled Brussels sprouts. If you think about a tasty carb, right? It's a baked potato with butter and sour cream and cheese and bacon on top of it, right? It's these flavor explosions, and these flavor explosions are really tasty, and they might be made from all whole food ingredients, but they are really just calorically dense. And my meals at home are really, I could summarize my meals as a lot of vegetables that are either baked with very minimal oil, steamed with no oil, just plain, or sauteed, again, with a little bit of oil and some salt, pepper, garlic, and onion, that type of stuff. And my carbs are generally baked squash or baked sweet potato or plain fruit, whole fruit. My meat is generally grilled or baked with just salt, pepper, garlic, onion on it, or air fryer. Air fryer is amazing. Air fried as well. And that's really what my meals consist of when I'm eating at home. They're very boring. For example, I might have a piece of baked pork tenderloin with salt and pepper on it. I will have a baked sweet potato with salt on it, and I will have steamed broccoli Or I will have roasted cauliflower with a buffalo sauce, but I think it's 10 calories for like a half of a cup of, or quarter cup of buffalo sauce, right? Like very minimal calories, no oil in it. And like, those are my meals at home, right? For lunch, there'll be leftover sauteed vegetables, leftover meat from the night before, some raw carrots, raw cucumbers, kimchi, right? These are things like there's a lot of food volume, but there's a lot less calories, and they're not like flavor explosions, right? I'll have a bowl of berries, right, with that. And I think that's a really important thing, to accept that not every meal needs to be like some kind of amazing experience from a flavor perspective. Doesn't need to be a masterpiece, a culinary masterpiece. It helps keep the calories low. It helps you keep eating the appropriate amount of calories, and it really helps keeps you full, right? Because they're very fibrous, slow digesting whole foods. And if you look at all the pictures, I've been posting some pictures on my Instagrams of some of the meals I've captured. You look at those meals, it's very repetitive. I eat pretty much the same breakfast and lunch every single day. Dinner is always a meat, potato or squash and vegetable. And it's just the same thing day after day, week after week. And that really is important when it comes to being consistent with your meals, keeping your calories in check, and eating a high quality diet. So it's just some insights that I want to share with everyone. I think it's important. I think it's a great insight, something that doesn't get talked about because, frankly, it's not very click-worthy. To do the same thing, to eat these kind of boring, mundane foods over and over again isn't going to get you a lot of clicks. But it goes a hell of a long way as far as keeping your calories in check and sticking to nutrient-dense whole foods. And you can go to my Instagram, Ryan and Jason Baxter. Scroll down, you'll see some pictures of the meals I eat, and you'll see it's pretty repetitive. It's not very sexy, but it does a job. And I don't really have to think too much about how much or the amount of food that I'm eating or restrict myself, and I feel full most of the time. So if you find that information useful and you want other information like this, tips and tricks to help you with your health and fitness, the best way to do that is to sign up for my newsletter. You can go to rjbhealth.coach, click on the newsletter tab at the top, enter your email address, and you download newsletter there. If you're looking for some more targeted direction with your own diet, I do have a couple of one-on-one coaching spots open. And again, go to rjbhealth.coach, click on the schedules discovery call button that you see right on the homepage. Fill out that form, and I'll get back to you. We can chat a little bit more about coaching, or you can just reach out to me directly here, shoot me a message, and happy to chat a little bit more about that. With that, I hope everyone has a great week. I'll talk to you all soon.